Yo, what's up team? Kaz here from Postnatal Recovery. If you are a mum, then this is really important for you to know and you to take on board so you can start applying it to your everyday life. Now, one of the most common things that all mothers suffer from, okay, so once you hit that postnatal period, even during pregnancy as well, is a sore back, okay? It's super common. It happens to all of the mothers that I know. It even happens to some of the fathers because picking up a baby all the time and holding a weight at the front of you is always going to have a strain on the lower back. It's always what happens, okay? I even have it with one of my other clients who works in the creche and she's holding babies most of the day, having to pick up kids of all different weights, and she's starting to get a sore back now. So we're really having to target her core. Your next step and the things that you need to focus on are finding ways to find better support for your back and understanding what simple exercises you should be doing on the daily to make sure that your back will be supported by the strength of your core. On the PMP12 program, it is my mission and my goal to empower mothers to feel better about themselves and feel better about their bodies so that they can go out and empower others as well. So in today's video, we're going to go over 3 main things. Number 1, learning how to better engage your core. Number 2, understanding the muscle groups in your posterior chain that are overworking. And number 3, understanding the external objects you can use like waist trainers and weight belts and how they help the problem but how they don't fix the problem. So if you're not a member already, then go and join up to Postnatal Recovery. I go through simple ways of engaging the core through that page. So that is a specialized page made for all mothers, okay? So you can learn how to engage the right muscle groups and why it's really important. I've chucked a new video up today, check it out. So lesson number 2, the erectors. The back muscles, the lower back muscles that are working throughout the day. You've probably heard it all before. You have a weak core and that is what is giving you a sore back. Now, what you don't understand is what that really looks like, okay? So you have the main erectors and a few other back muscles down the bottom of the lower back, and they are all working so hard throughout the day. So you're working while you're sitting, you're working while you're standing, you're working while you're walking around, all right? These muscles in your back are constantly working. And if you don't know how to engage the front as well to support your lower back, then they're basically doing nothing and overworking those back muscles, which is why you get a sore back all the time. When you're lifting up kids, when you go to bend over to pick up something off the ground, when you put your pram in the car, all of these different things are affecting those back muscles because your core is not working properly. Now, as well as the core working, we can also utilize the glutes, all right? So one of the areas of the glutes is the glute med, which is around the side of the hip. And if we can get some strength into this area and then the glute maximus as well to try and strengthen those glutes so that they support around the lower back, we can take some strain away from the lower back, force it into our legs and our core, and then we have 2 other groups helping the lower back to withstand all of the different daily activities that you're using every day. Lesson number 3 is an external object. Most of the people that I know, especially mothers, will try waist trainers, and when they train, sometimes they'll use a weight belt. These are really great devices to help you to make sure that your core stays tight and that you've got that support through your lower back. However, it doesn't fix the problem. We need to go deeper and understand better ways of engaging our core before we utilize these other things as well. Now, I understand. I have friends that they work and they do a little bit of labory type jobs where they're moving boxes all day or they're on their feet for a long time. These waist trainers and those different external objects that you're using can help for that period of time. But you want to know exactly how to create that mind-muscle connection so that your core is working really hard in the off time or the off chance that you don't have that device available. I have a real love-hate relationship when it comes to those different devices. So yes, use them sometimes, but no, don't use them if you haven't started learning how to engage your core just with your mind-muscle connection. The body has already got a built-in waist trainer, a built-in weight belt. And if you're not doing powerlifting and lifting 3 to 4 times your own body weight, then it's really important that you're stressing through these basic foundational core muscles and making sure that they're strong first before you move on to that waist trainer or that weight belt. So to wrap up on all of our points today, Learn to engage your core. Check out Postnatal Recovery. There's a video up there now showing you exactly how to do it from the baseline activity of just lying down on your back and engaging. Number 2, understand that those back muscles of yours, that posterior chain is working really hard. Just like I'm standing right now, or when I'm sitting up and leaning forward, or even when I'm driving the car and moving my legs on the pedals, my lower back is always working. So understand it's under a lot of stress all the time. So this is a really important idea that you get your head around so that we can strengthen up that core. And number 3, understanding that external objects do help, but they don't fix the problem. We need to go deeper. We need to fix the core, understand the mind-muscle connection behind it. Now, if you're starting to think PMP12 sounds like it might be for me, but I'm just not sure, then go check out this video of Tara. She's just finished her first month of the PMP12 program and she's seen some awesome results. She's a mum of 4. She has 2 sets of twins. Yes, that's right. They're under the age of 5 as well. And she's back at work already and just kicking ass. Cheers, guys.